Nithyanandam, guys! Welcome back to the Kundalini Yogini. This is Prasiddha. Thank you so much for joining me today. I got asked this question many times by many of you guys, especially since my last video about why yogis don't eat mushrooms. So why is it that in yoga and Ayurveda, it's recommended to avoid onions and garlic? Now, this might sound very contradictory or confusing to people in the health world or really into nutrition, because there are so many beneficial properties that have been proven that we get from onion and garlic, and they have great medicinal properties. So why is it that it's suggested to avoid eating them in our diet? Ayurveda analyzes foods not just based on their nutrients, on their immediate effect or property on the body, but actually at a very more subtle and deeper level. It analyzes its qualities, its effect on not just the physical body, but the mental and spiritual bodies. And this is where the whole conversation starts, because again, it has been proven that garlic and onion have amazing antibacterial effects, antibiotic effects, and are really, really powerful healers in the gut and, for immunity and all of that. And so Ayurveda, what it shares about onion and garlic is the fact that they are considered to be very rajasic and tamasic in nature. Now, again, going back to the conversation about sattva, that balanced harmony that we find in certain food items, that is the quality that we look for in food, because it has the most pure energy and the most balanced nature that will not upset or imbalance our body and mind, or our doshas, as we call them. Now, rajasic and tamasic foods have a very strong negative effect, especially in regards to emotions. They tend to cause anger, irritation, lethargy, laziness, and emotions like this in our system. And so this is why yogis, Zen masters, even Buddhists and Japanese and Chinese monks for thousands of years have avoided onion and garlic. You'll never see them in temples in India. You will never see them used in monasteries or ashrams. This is why. They are considered to form these lower frequency emotions in our body. And so having them as a part of our daily diet is considered harmful in those ways, if we're looking at it from a spiritual and emotional perspective. And where garlic and onion can absolutely be used as medicine, we recommend they not be taken commonly in our daily diet, especially daily, because of these properties. They are very, very heating to the body. I mean, you'll notice this even when you eat them. A lot of people, after they eat onion and garlic, they have acidity, they have acid reflux, they feel burning in their belly. They are very heating in nature. I mean, even when you cut them, right, your eyes burn, your skin burns where you have contact with them. They're very, very, very heating. And so because of that predominance of the fire element, they imbalance Pitta Dosha. Pitta Dosha is extremely sensitive to onion and garlic as compared to Vata or Kapha Dosha. And while a Kapha person, for example, might be able to tolerate onion and garlic a little better than somebody who's Pitta or even Vata constitution, it's still going to have a long-term effect on the emotional state. Even my guru, Sri Nithyanandam Paramashivam, has shared that onion and garlic actually cause early morning depression. So when you consume them a lot, it makes it very hard to wake up in the morning on time. You can feel much more heavy and sleepy, even more that feeling of depressed, like I don't want to get out of bed. That kind of sensation is caused by onion and garlic from a spiritual perspective. And for those of you that want a little more hard science, I was reading something really interesting about garlic, which is that because of its extreme antibiotic effect on the gut, it not only kills bad bacteria, but also the good ones. So unless you have extremely strong gut flora and you have a very balanced diet that is balancing out those properties of garlic being consumed a lot, more likely than not, the garlic might be actually causing harm to the healthy bacteria of your gut. Onion and garlic can also cause skin irritation, rashes, hot flashes, canker sores in the mouth, fever, blisters, that really overheating qualities, inflammation of the gut, and acidity, like I mentioned before. Last but not least, they're actually considered to constrict our energetic pathways of the body, which we call the Nadis. they constrict these channels and thus block us from experiencing higher states of consciousness, deeper states of meditation, and even mental clarity. One Ayurvedic Vaidya Mishra even said that those who eat onion and garlic may have a very strong physical body, but their spiritual antennas will be blocked. And I think this is like the perfect summary of why we avoid and we suggest to avoid onion and garlic in the daily diet. Because again, you could see somebody who's done it and their physical body might be very healthy, but consciously and spiritually, they might be limited. Make sure to follow Ananda Ayurveda, my Ayurveda platform and business on social media, especially Instagram at Ananda Ayurveda, because I share a bunch of amazing introductory knowledge to Ayurveda, to plant medicine, to herbs, to the Ayurvedic diet, and answer your questions there. So please do follow that page. I would love your support there and also to interact with you on that platform. Nithyanandam everyone, and I will see you on the next video.